Welcome to Season 3.
We aspire to be piss poor.
I'm all for eating more meat.
Oh, let me just tell you one more thing. So I couldn't take my coat off, so I had to sit all the way through the performance with my coat on. They got my boobs out. Yeah.
1930s.
Ain't never a bit of a knobhead situation. But hey, that's what it's all. How are you? Happy Dad Day.
Happy Dad Day, my friend. Doing the press card again, as per usual.
Take it straight on. We're just saying, do you feel a bit rough looking today?
Yeah. Do I look really rough looking?
No, you look beautiful as always, but I do think I look a bit rough.
I need an haircut to a point where, like, here, it's like really like wispy and weird. This morning I got up and it was like, because I slept on it, was all over the place. I had bedhead for ages. I was like, oh my God, I got bedhead.
Just put some hair gel on it.
Ridiculous. So now I need to get a shave. I even contemplated, keep on growing it and grow it out.
I think it looks all right.
But
you should see what it looks a bit bigger.
Bit bigger. That's what Mrs. says. No, I can't look. It's now. I think I'm past the. Because I said to him, I might grow it out. She went, "Why? You what's your hair back here?" And I was like, "No, I can grow it forward." And she's like, "Why would you do that?"
Yeah, but then you're hiding it again, aren't you?
Yeah, no, I don't know.
Just a little bit longer, but short.
Yeah, like I say, it's not itchy or not, but it's annoying. It's really annoying.
Because you have to comb it.
I feel really scruffy. It's weird. Because I know it's not a mess. It's not as if I've got hair sticking up all over, but it just feels untidy. It feels weird.
So if you're listening to this, you now need to go onto YouTube and watch this.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
I can see.
And my beard, it's in my mouth. I'm eating my moustache.
It's good at it.
No, I hate it.
I want a trim.
I know, yeah. I'm not sure.
I just can't be bothered to cut hair.
That's
It's laziness.
Yeah, I wish I had long hair. So jealous.
Shake it like
So
that.
jealous.
Ellie said today, looks a bit matted, looks a bit long. What are you doing with it? Well, I don't really know.
Go moddy. Go like long mod.
It's one of them as well where if you wanted to grow it long, it's in that mid bit where it just looks rubbish all the time.
You got to wait a bit longer.
Yeah. You need another lockdown, don't we?
Yeah. To be fair, if we had another lockdown where I didn't have to leave, I think I'd grow my hair back out.
Would you?
Yeah.
Big hair, big beard.
No, I'm gonna go big beard. Big beard is made. Mine's all like. Once again, I got like pubes. They're weird. It's really curly, my beard.
What about your beard?
I just keep it short.
Such a bragger.
Really?
I've got pubes.
I've got loads. I've got millions. But yeah. So
flashback to being 13.
yeah.
Anyway, what have you been up to?
Today we went to this place called Mission Out.
Is it good enough to shout them out? Or?
I think so, yeah. No, I would shout them out. Price point, very good. It was 36 quid for the family. And there were loads to do. It was there all day. I thought it was really good. Weather was garbage today, so it actually fitted in nicely, as in like it was outside. But do you know sometimes it's wet and miserable and you can't get on with what you're doing? It fitted in perfectly because you just got a bit muddy and a bit mucky. So it was good.
Nothing that was going to spoil anything.
No, apart from when Noah fell on his head. I thought he broke his back.
It fell on his head?
Yes, it was swinging from this, like, it looked like a big massive spider webs of rope. So he went through it and then, like, started hanging down and his legs hooked, if that makes sense. So then he was then trying to sort himself out. So he grabbed the next one, then next one. Then as he let his legs out, he then said to go, well, I can't hold on anymore. And just, like, jackknifed himself. But, like sort of, like, turned his head, landed on, like, his neck and his shoulder. Like, I can't breathe. I was like, fucking, I just broke his fucking neck. But then he was like, my back, my lower back. I was like, you didn't even land on your lower back. So you probably like jarred everything. I was like, here we go. Hey, Nathan. Bank holiday Monday. But he seemed to be all right after a while. But
when it makes a bit more and his toes are tingling.
But I said, getting tingling. And he's like, no. And I was like, twitching around, like, is everything all right? Yeah. I got him moving. But he seemed right.
Still working.
He pissed himself. Oh, no.
Tingling below the waist.
But yeah, so there was a moment of thinking, oh, fuck's sake.
I remember we was at a park once and Andy fell on him like a back, and I thought, oh shit. And when you're a parent of shared children as well, you don't want to be the one that's going to the other one going, yeah, I just can't look after them properly.
Yeah, I don't know what I'm fucking doing here.
At least you're there as a family going, well, at least we're all in this together.
Yeah, I nearly said, go careful, you can land on it, and before I could even go careful, whoop, straight down. I was like, oh shit. Couldn't say it quick enough. But anyway, shit happened.
And you know when they do get winded and they get that,
no, it wasn't like that.
Oh, I want it.
It was just like, can't breathe. I can't breathe. And I was like, that's been weird. They can't breathe from landing on your head.
You go, let me show you my brilliant nursing skills.
Back to me. Picked him up. That's that time when Noah fell off his scooter and he had a fucking great big egg on his head.
Was that when child services?
Yeah. So we're going down. He was on a scooter and he went down. Was it Donny? Do you know that big park at Donny near? What's there? So
The big
second roundabout.
Yeah.
It's like a big, massive lake in the middle of India. Yeah. So there's downhill, but then he was on his scooter, like downhill, and he's like, "What's he gonna do?" He pretty much ran off and was like, "How's he gonna stop him saying here?" Do you know what I mean? And he's went, boom, head smacks it on the floor, and within like seconds, big, massive egg. I was like, "Oh no, trip to A&E," but no, we didn't end up going.
Too busy.
Yeah, that stutter and stammers. If we can get by that, it's all right. Live with that.
Just random left.
Yeah.
Really.
He's fine with that.
I once took Lexi to A&E in Donny. Went in there, went, nah, we'll come back tomorrow.
Yeah.
Oh, it's just full of people.
Madness.
Didn't need to be in there. Horrible.
And the people.
Speaking of falls, we went out for a walk yesterday.
Hey, guys, falls.
No. Robin Hood Stride.
Robin Hood Stride.
Yeah, so it's supposed to be like
Scarborough.
a child-friendly. No, Peak District.
Huh.
Child-friendly walk. And I thought, no bed, Dad. Get into this field, and we're sort of walking down, and it's very wet. So just give Lexi a little nudge, and that was it. Started running down. You know, she just could not stop herself. Just got about 3/4 of the way down, and then just sort of thought, the only way I'm going to stop this is by diving off floor. She didn't have a lot of choice.
Oh, but she was fuming with you, yeah.
She weren't very happy because this was like literally the first 5 minutes as well. So she was wet through right from the start.
Ooh, oh, not bad.
Not bad, Dad.
Ooh.
I thought she would have just stopped herself.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
At least she stopped before a brick wall and barbed wire at the bottom of the fence.
Well, I think that's what she was looking at. Going, oh, God. It's getting here.
You madman.
Yeah. But that was good.
Good day out there?
Well, I enjoyed it.
Did they enjoy it?
I don't think the kids enjoyed it.
No.
I think, you know my thoughts on being outdoors and walking, and I like it. But they don't. I think Lexi would have enjoyed it a lot more if she went through right from the start. That would have been good. I think maybe I needed to get them, because I was sort of chief, what do you call it? Not map reader, but I had the directions.
Yeah.
I think maybe if I got them involved in that a little bit more, that would have maybe been a bit better.
Yeah.
It was nice. The walk was nice, and that's kind of what I want to do this summer. Get out a bit.
Yeah.
Do stuff like it. Don't cost anything.
No.
Take a bit of food with us. You know, drive to wherever you need to be. Most of the places you can park on the road, even if you pay for a bit of parking, you're not paying 50, 60 quid to spend. Do you know what I mean? And I just think, it's nice. I like it.
Nice. Well, speaking of map reading, this summer I want to get like a proper old school map and compass, and I want to go somewhere like, let's say, Pocklington or something, and go up on walls.
Drop the kids off.
No. Well, in
Find
a fashion, yeah. As in, go right. Here's a map. Here's a compass. You two work together, like show right all works, and have like a route to follow, and let them dictate. And the only time I'll step in is if we're like going like, hang on, I walk in Scarborough. I mean, that's just we've gone wrong. But yeah, to the point where I'm thinking, because I used to love doing that as a kid. So like when we were scouting and stuff like that, I don't know how they got away with it, but I remember genuinely there was some sort of, in one table as one, it was like another one, and there was 4 of us split into groups of 4. It was like, right, here's a map, here's a compass. Starting here, you got to get here. And we must have walked like 3-4 miles on our own, just 4 of us, just in groups of 4.
Different
so
worlds,
so
right?
leaders are like, were like set us off, as in like go off you go. And then when it seemed to have finished,
Yeah.
we just like we look back now and go, hang on, what was this one doing? We didn't have mobile phones. We was just left to our own devices.
But that's part of it, though. I think you don't think of them things. You just go, right, this is what we've got to do.
Yeah, but my kids wouldn't think of them things and think that's what I do. But looking back, like, what the hell was they doing in my? They must be looking after me, man.
Yeah. Do you think, though, that there's part of them, like, knowing where you are? Almost, because we did one once. I think it was from Tableswood. We went on a walk, and I'm sure I saw one of the leaders, like, in a tree or something like that. As if there was, like, going, oh, I know you're on the right track. Or maybe at the end of a route where, you know, if you've gone this way,
You
go
go,
to the
yeah.
wrong way.
Oh, maybe there was a bit of that then.
But like Andy's in guides and they don't do anything. They just stay in the hut and.
But like I said, I used to love doing that. Like, you know, like, because and even now I love orienteering. Like, to the point where, like, if it was like an adult's orienteering, I would genuinely go and do it. Do you know, I said I like walking and stuff. Give me an orienteering. I love that.
Yeah.
Because that's like to me, like, you know, you go for a walk. It's there's no purpose there.
There's no challenge to it for you, is there?
No, well, I'd have to walk a mountain and go, okay. Do you know what I mean? I've had this conversation. Same grass, same trees, same brick. Whereas you went right. There's an orienteering. It incorporates this mountain. I'm all over it. I'll have a bit of canter, I'll have a bit of jogging. I'm thinking, I want to do as quick as I can. I want to do this, you know. There's a challenge getting something right. I genuinely love orienteering. I do.
I can't remember what it was. The other week you claimed you love something really random as well. I absolutely love like potatoes.
Yeah, I do.
It was something weird.
Yeah. Have you heard of geocaching?
No.
So it's a bit like orienteering. There's like a treasure or a treat at random places around the country. Download the app, geocaching. And they'll be one around here. So you can do it yourself. You can just drop something somewhere. You might open it, it might be a poem, it might be, you know, something of significance to you. You might say, well done, you found my geocache and here's a reward, or do you know, like, here's a painting, or you can paint a rock or something like that. And people go looking for them.
Do you know what? You say that. We found a bottle of, it was like an old bottle under like a rock. I think it was a bottle of piss, if I'm honest.
Everyone geocaching then. It might be.
So do you think we could do it and like drop a link to the podcast?
Yeah. Yeah.
We'll do it somewhere and see if somebody finds it.
Yeah, like I said, it's called geocaching, and I think it's one of the things where I did it for. I knew what it was and meant to go do bits and bobs when kids were real little. Do you know the ones that are around here? Download the app and never. And there's like something like, do you know, like in that Airman Bridge, you know, the Blue Bridge.
Mm.
There's a couple there and stuff like that around there.
We did one of the things. I think it was in lockdown where it was like on an app and you was chasing like dinosaurs or dragons or something like that.
Pokemon.
No, it wasn't Pokemon, but it was a similar sort of thing. And I just thought it was a right load of crap. Because you'd go somewhere and you'd be like, right, it's here. In the middle of a path, it couldn't possibly be anywhere else, and it just wouldn't let you pick it up or like acknowledge that it was done. But I'm sure there's other apps and stuff.
Yeah. Oh, so that was another good thing we did. I probably mentioned on the podcast. In Sheffield, we did like a bit like orienteering, but like it was like a treasure hunt. And it was like clues. It was all to do with Alice in Wonderland. And sorry, just thunder. Is it Alice in Wonderland? And so like your app was like your map. So it was like in a fake world, but your map that was doing it. So as you're walking down the street, it's like in a fictional place in Alice in Wonderland. And you get to like a place, and it's like the hair is something. It's like a riddle. You got to look around. Then you answer on the app. So it might be like something to do with a clock that's stopped ticking or whatever. So you put in the time what the clock is. Obviously, it's not one that's moving, but that's a bad example. But so you put the information in there, and it goes, yeah, well done. You've passed. Next stage is here. Walk 300 yards down Thingy Road, and So you go down the road, and it's like they've incorporated the city of Sheffield into this. It was really good. I enjoyed that.
Oh, nice.
And kids enjoyed it. And it was like all riddles and stuff. I think it was a paid thing though. I think it gave me. I don't know when it was. It was last year sometime. Did I not mention it?
I don't think you've ever mentioned it. You did the one in York, didn't you?
Wonder in York.
You did, because.
Oh yes, so York.
The treasure hunt. I got
you give me the treasure hunt. Yes, that was like so it was similar to that. Apart from that was like a paper-based one.
This one was on that.
And you're thinking you had to write down the clues as you went around those answers. Whereas this one was all app orientated, and you just put your answer into your phone. And it was brilliant. And all of a sudden, like you'd walk down somewhere, and then your app would go, but you'd realise you're somewhere, and you'd be like, oh, like a bonus thingamajigger. Can you answer this as quick as you can or whatever? It really, like I said, I thought it was really good.
Couldn't do that moment around here, could you? It's got no signal outside your house.
No, it's doing my knock. It was meant to be fixed Friday, just gone.
It's been so hard work. Right, let's get on to today's topic. This is season end.
Episode 69.
69. Season 3, episode 69. That's. I can't remember how many episodes that is.
A lot. You know, look back and go, why are we doing
You're back going,
what are we achieving here?
That was a long time ago, wasn't it?
Well, lockdown started.
Yeah, doing it on Zoom.
Yeah. Go back and listen if you're new.
Yeah, go start at the very beginning.
Oh,
was it better at the beginning?
Well, we just talk about being dads at the beginning.
What's been your highlight of season 3?
Genuinely, the episode with Basler, I thought was the best.
Yeah, that was good.
Best what we've done. I think we enjoyed it all. Like I say, for me, it's a bit of therapy. This session, do you know?
We're calling it a session.
Yeah, I could lay on the settee, talk about my troubles to Dr. Len.
Shall I? I'll remember get that invoice sent across. But
yeah, so I don't think there's been one that's apart from like the ones with Waslow and stuff like that. They stand out, but the rest of them have all been like
there was good ones.
much of a muchness that I've enjoyed.
I've got a couple that stand out, but you're right. That one did. Whenever people say like that are sort of joining now, they go, "Which one should I go listen to?" I generally can't remember which ones are the good ones.
Yeah. Like I say, I don't think any stands out from another one because I'm not saying much of a muchness, but like we have the same shtick, don't we, as we go through?
Yeah, the same sort of. Yeah, some. We obviously, as people will know that do listen, know that we don't plan these. We plan a topic and then we just let it go.
Yeah.
So it's not like anything scripted. It's not like anything.
Well, I can't read, so I can't do scripted work.
The outro and the intro from Owsley. This is the Dad Tales.
Thank you
podcast.
for listening.
Thank you for being a friend. We've done a few different things this year, and we've also done some things that we repeated. I've made some mistakes this year. This year, it's been longer than you.
Yeah, but you're saying you made some mistakes. It's because you've taken over the thing of doing like the uploading and stuff. So
you should not leave me in charge.
No, but I could have made those mistakes. So for you to take it as like, oh, I've made mistakes. Nah, don't worry about that.
Yeah, if anybody's going to go back and listen, episode 30, we begged for a sponsor.
Was that this season? I thought it was season 2 we did that.
No. Well, that was 39 episodes ago. So you're talking over 6 months ago.
Jeez.
We've done 2 portions of Dadvice/Badvice because we've said many, many a time our advice probably is the wrong thing for you to listen to. We finally did an episode on sport.
Did we?
Yeah.
Don't remember that one.
Yeah, episode 43. We finally talked about sport. I'll be honest, I can't really remember what we talked about, but it was definitely about sport. We've done a couple of car chats.
Yeah, I enjoyed them. I was just about to say I enjoyed the ones around the Steph Pat lunch one, and then when you got us banned from it, then I got it cancelled.
I didn't just get us banned, I got the whole programme cancelled.
So we're sticking to that, aren't we? Is that your fault?
Yeah,
I mean, Steph McGowan was so mad for you. It was unbelievable.
Yeah, you should see the email he sent.
Bloody hell. Can't wait for a lawsuit.
Yeah. I thought they was good, them ones. I know we had a bit of issue with volume, didn't we? I think. On one of them.
Yeah, one of them was like crazy loud, wasn't we? And then the next one was a bit clearer, or vice versa.
It was the noise of the car. As you go, it's hard to sort of dub that stuff out because we don't have massive amounts of budget on this. I'm going to change these over because I think that one's. Are we still connected?
I think so, yeah.
Hello?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you, but it's very quiet, this one.
What's flashing out there, by the way?
I don't know.
Is that lightning?
I don't think it's lightning. Is it that guy?
Even I look, I'm like, what guy? I can't see a guy. Oh, you put your cock out, yeah.
Wow. Good to know your competition, isn't it?
I can't beat him. Shook lines.
Yeah, shook lines.
He's too big for me.
Stop it, mate. Stop it. Another one that I really enjoyed was the one. Was it the one that we said we'd never release? And it was. We were listening to our own audio.
Yeah.
Of one we hadn't released, had we? It was one we didn't do a video to. We'd recorded it ages ago.
Yeah.
Just did an audio version of it. So we listened to ourselves.
And
we watched ourselves listening to ourselves.
Yeah, and we tried talking about it, and it was the biggest car crash in the world. I hated that one because it was like they'd say something, and then we'd go, oh, they said it, and I was like, oh my god, this is horrific.
It was like being able to predict what was going.
Yeah.
And not that we'd like say we planned anything, but we just kind of, even though we were saying it, but didn't remember that we were saying it.
Yeah.
It was like, it was episode 55, series 3, episode 55. So go back and listen. I thought that was a good one, that one.
I hated it.
Because I thought we laughed an awful lot through that one.
No, I thought it was just like, I wish I'd have said, or I should have said. And then you say it, it's like, oh my God. What
I
were you
should
going
have said this. That would have been funny.
Yeah, it'd be funny if I said this and then 2 seconds later, blah, 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 blah. Oh, here we go.
I might go back and listen to that one.
No, don't. Why do you record yourself? Listen to us doing it.
Like a goggle box.
Yeah. Yeah.
A poddle box.
Hey, I say what, I'm obsessed with. A shout out to another podcast, Richard Osman's podcast. It's absolutely brilliant.
Like he's going to be listening to this.
I hope so.
Oh,
What a guy. He will when actually, there's stuff going on out there.
Something flashing at
I don't know what it is. I keep seeing I wonder if it's like lightning strikes.
Maybe it's Shooting Star.
Yeah, it's not good for a podcast because one, people can't see out the window, and two, I keep getting distracted by it. But yeah, Richard Osman. If you like ours, Richard Osman's very similar. It's not. It's completely different. But yeah, it's really good because I love all the the facts that come out of it.
Yeah.
I sometimes listen and go, why can't we be this? Because their knowledge is ridiculous.
Do you know what though? So I can't remember what it's called, but it's about TV and film and stuff.
It's about anything now. Oh yeah, it's more TV.
They talk about things that happen sort of in the background, things that people don't see. And I'm not saying that spoiled it for me, but I was watching a film yesterday, the day before, and a guy was like, it was The Equalizer. You've seen The Equalizer?
Yeah.
So he coaxes the Russian mafia to his flat, but he's in another flat, sort of watching him from that bit. This is not a spoiler. And all I could think was, how does he afford 2 rents? How can you do that?
Is it the both is? Oh, so yeah,
It must be. Yeah, it was 2.
I sure you didn't break into somewhere else. I could see across.
He had it all set up and everything.
Oh, right.
Yeah, and I was just thinking, and it's stuff like that that really, really sort of.
Yeah, you know what I
I
mean?
said to you the other day, now why don't Americans ever say goodbye on the phone?
Just hang up.
It just.
Well, what's annoyed me now is I'm one of those. I know we talk about it in another podcast here, but he mentions about people can tell if someone's got liquid in a cup or not.
Yeah.
And now I can see it. Some people don't got liquid. They go do a fake drink. You're like, oh god.
Yeah, I'm like it all the time with stuff, and I think part of it was being on Steph's Pack Lunch because you see a bit of what goes on behind the scenes, and you know that there's the stuff that you see in front of the camera is very different to all the
big
hullabaloo
time.
that's going on in the back.
But everyone's pissing about half the time. You know, if you're off camera, people genuinely are like other guests. I'm not saying like us as guests, but the other guests were just messing about one day or they'd be trying to be distracting and whatever. Yeah, which is quite funny. I tell you what I loved because again, when we watched Steph's Pack Lunch before we went on Steph's Pack Lunch, you thought the studio was big, and it's a little tiny studio to the point where there's like a kitchen, we sit, the settees, and then that's pretty much it.
Yeah, it's not big at all.
And when they're doing different like things, like the rotation, but they're set up in a certain way, it looks like it's complete different,
like a different room,
or studio.
Yeah. And that's what I mean. That's what you sort of overthink it. So like when I'm watching TV now, I'm kind of going, yeah, but that's not right. That's not how it's done that. That's not how it's done that. And how did you get from there to there?
Do you know what's annoying me? And it's like it's inconsistency of continuity. Can you remember Friends in early seasons? They used to have a big, in Monica and Rachel's house, in flat, there's like a big, massive wooden thingy. And then that just disappeared. And it's like, well,
there was never a story about
structurally, they got rid of that. What's that all about? Why did that disappear?
Yeah. I remember watching one, and it was right at the end of, it was the one where Monica and Chandler got engaged, that one. And then I remember watching, that was the end of the season. And then you watch the next episode. Chandler was fat in that one. And then the next
skinny.
episode was really skinny.
Yeah.
They're obviously taking some time off.
Yeah.
What we're going to do for season 4?
So my plan for season 4 is I think we do more collaborations.
I like the idea of that.
So I think we set up
less of us, more of other people.
Yeah, no, but I think we, because in season 1, the bit of season 2, we kept getting people on, didn't we? And we enjoyed doing them, but I think we do need to do more of it this year. I think this year. This next, it's still recording.
I think my earphones are dead.
Can you hear me?
No.
It's still got noise. Sure, it comes out on yours as well.
Yeah. Well, let's hope that we get this last few minutes.
Yeah. So that's what I want to do. I want to do more collabs. And so if you're listening, you want to come on, male, female, other, whatever the category comes under.
Cat, dog.
You got a good story to tell. Come see us. Do you know what I mean? And genuinely, I want to do more. The only stipulation is when you do come on, there has to be guests. We have to drink with the guests. I think that's our shtick. We have to have a drink. So
I'm good. I'm up for that.
As much as we've had guests on that, we've had that guy from America, and we've had thingy from Hull. I guess we need to get in the same room with us.
It's always better.
I think the chemistry was a lot better in that aspect.
I think so.
So if you're not local to us, unlucky. Unless you're willing to travel, we're not paying for any expenses.
We won't turn it down if you're not local. If you want to come on, that's absolutely fine. But if you are more local, then let's.
Well, hang on, stay in that. We could travel maybe.
We could travel.
I was going to say we could actually travel. I ain't leaving the country, by the way.
I'm up for leaving the country if you're paying for that expense.
But I try, like as well. I won't mind doing an episode in a pub or something, or somewhere like that.
Yeah. Mixing it up. I like the idea of that. I like the idea of
on the road.
Maybe some more challenges. Might do many challenges this season.
Yeah, it got a bit boring. Just couldn't keep up with me, could you? Couldn't compete. Ed, got a challenge for you. An orienteering.
Oh God. Like we both get dropped somewhere and we have to get home the quickest.
So if anyone would like to drop somewhere randomly, we're on.
Right.
Not too far though. I don't want to be like 20 miles out.
Don't want it to be hard. Just somewhere down the road.
Round corner street, I'm going, oh, I don't know where I am. I don't recognise any of this.
I've got no phone.
Yeah, dropped off a map and a compass and off you go.
Yeah. I'm up for that.
To be fair, I wouldn't mind it if we was blindfolded.
Kinky.
Here we go. And we were dropped off somewhere random, but together we had to get back. And we did like snippet recording.
Yeah. We could definitely plan
with a map and a compass and someone ring you here. And then ring we here, we have to work out where we are, sort of thing.
Yeah, you'd have to be in like a forest or something, wouldn't you?
Jesus Christ, that went a bit dark.
I'm trying to think logistics wise. If you was dropped in the middle of the city, you just go, excuse me, love, where am I? And they go, oh, you're in Budapest.
And then we go, right, we get back from Budapest.
No passport.
Yeah, we need to be about thinking about this one, but I wouldn't mind doing
something like that. Yeah, some challenges, some collabs, some different locations. I think we should start tagging stuff as well. I think we should pick some.
Like spray painting.
I think we've talked about this before, about like trying to get, like we'll pick somebody or a company in particular and just everything we do, we tag them in it.
We tried that with Yorkshire team, we give up because they just weren't even bothered, was there?
No.
We was like one of those annoying flies and just like...
Yeah, maybe that one hour...
Too big, was it?
We needed a different...
A local company, that's a local company.
Yeah. We'll keep thinking about it. Right, that's the end of season 3. It's been an absolute pleasure. Let's rock on to season 4. Keep smiling.
Stay safe.
Episode 69, season 3, done.
Thank you for being a friend.
I'll see you next Thursday.
See you next Thursday, my friend.
Thank you for listening right to the end of this week's podcast, and we hope that you've enjoyed it. Follow us on Twitter and Instagram at dad_tales_ or get involved by emailing us at dadtales@outlook.com. You can also now join our Facebook page by searching Dad Tales.
Keep the feedback coming. We are genuinely humbled by all the input and the comments you are providing us. Stay safe, celebrate small victories, and keep smiling.